Hi everyone, and welcome to White Skies Wisdom. This is a very special unboxing and review of my new deck, Strength Cards by Philippa Leader. This lady I never met in person, but she is a very well-known artist from the area that I'm currently residing. I was honoured and privileged to attend a show of her life's work put on in the local town. You could call it a city, I suppose, close to where I live. This is what she had wanted to bring into manifestation before, sadly, her passing. So I feel very honoured and delighted to bring this to the wider audience. So, Strength Cards by Philippa Leader. I really hope you enjoy, because her artwork is exceptional, very thought-provoking, and done with great passion and joy. You can tell she was a very talented woman, and she spoke through her art. So I'm looking forward to this. So, like all decks, you can see it's a good size to start with, and the production of these cards has been done with very good quality here, to protect the cards for a length of time. So, as I said, I feel very honoured to do this. Philippa Leader worked as an artist for over 50 years and was renowned throughout the Northern Rivers region of Australia. These unique strength cards are her life's work. It gets me very emotional. I never met the woman. That can help build life skills and encourage love, growth, compassion, joy, and a practice to get through tough times. The images on these cards are all unique, hand-painted pieces that express ideas and experiences Philippa wanted to share. It took Philippa many years to create all the paintings and to write their accompanying texts. The original acrylics are large, vibrant works on canvas that are widely treasured, and I will absolutely vouch for that. The original pieces are exceptional. So let's get into it. So, shrink wrapped, with the actual plastic that it's shrink wrapped in is quite thick. So they have been produced very well. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh. So, the opening of the cards. This has got a beautiful waxy finish, the way I love cards to be presented here. So it opens by lifting the side, which is magnetized, and opening it up. Now, this art piece was one of the pieces that my actual friend possesses. So, as seen, the actual piece itself, it really draws you in. Written and illustrated by Philippa Leader. So she struggled with health issues, and I sort of saw this art piece here as her having to negotiate through the troubled waters of life, with, even though she kept on sailing, holding the tiller here with great strength and poise. So the book of strengths. There she is. Lovely memory of Philippa Leader, 1951 to 2024. Thank you, Philippa, for bringing these to us. Look at the beautiful flowered dress she's wearing and the flowers in the hair of that art. It looks like a younger version of herself. About the author. Philippa Leader was born in 1951 and passed away in 2024. She lived a free and empowered life and worked passionately as an artist for over 50 years. Her life and home were filled with colour, surrounded by nature within a thriving community of like-minded people. While Philippa was a trained painter in fine art, she would always paint using her intuition to guide her. The landscapes, animals, and people in her works come directly from the canvas without intellectual analysis or the interference of logic. In this way, her work has a unique power that comes from a liberated frame of mind. Over the last decade of Philippa's life, she faced terminal illness that eventually took her life. Philippa faced her death with an unshakable positive strength, and in many ways her joy of life was amplified throughout her final years. In her final months and days, she painted and worked tirelessly to create this strength pack. This pack is the culmination of her life's work as a painter and the wisdom she gained from living a full and simple life, introspective and richly self-empowered. I am Philippa's only child. Oh, it's getting me emotional. And it is with deep love and honour that I share this body of work with the world. I witnessed my mother face immense challenges and adversity over many years, and I watched as her love of life and joy grew every year. Her strength lives in the cards, and I'm sure that if you keep them and use them, they will bring joy, love and strength to your life. Dr. James Z. Sippo. So the aim of the book aims to help you focus on the positive parts of your life and build on the strengths that you want to develop. The book is designed to be used together with its pack of strength cards to support each emotional growth and bring happiness into your life. So yes, I'm having quite an emotional response to this. So it's going to be quite an emotional deck. Introduction, how to use the strength cards. So here we go. In each session, spread the whole pack of cards before you on the table and choose cards that attract you. Strength cards are powerful images of self-acknowledgement used to support emotional growth and bring happiness into your life. Read the relevant text for each card you choose and think about what it means to you. The daily practice of recognizing your strengths in these cards and setting goals that support you will encourage you to think differently and feel differently. Fantastic. Helpful visualization exercise to work out what needs to change. Imagine you have woken up in a world where a miracle had happened overnight. Today you live in a perfect world. You are functioning at your highest level and everything you hoped for. What is the first thing you notice has changed? How are you going to use your strengths to help you move forward today? What will you do today to make the day a good one? Imagine yourself using each of the chosen strengths and make positive changes at work, with family, friends, and alone. You may want to hold the image in your mind throughout the day and maintain your new sense of strength for as long as possible. Keep a diary, extending the process. If you want to bring about deep and lasting change, it's helpful to spend time every day using the cards and diary over a period of months. Use the procedure described above, choosing cards, reading and visualizing your strength. Sit quietly and draw strength from one card at a time. So the way it's been set out is set out beautifully. The artwork on this side is exactly the same as the card and the exactly same size, so it makes it very easy to flick through. Each opening is a new card, which I absolutely love, and it's written in quite large print and very easy to read. You appreciate the small wonders of life, the joys of relationships and natural beauty. You're aware of the small wonders in your life. You notice the beauty and complexity of nature around you and appreciate the joys of family, friendship and loved ones. Your interests and hobbies give you a lot of pleasure. You are not reliant on acquiring material wealth for happiness because you are satisfied with what you have. Absolutely beautiful. So for each page, there's a new illustration of one of her beautiful art pieces. And these were of quite a large size, the majority of these pieces. They were quite striking. The colours and the dedication to her work was just incredible. So let's get into it. There she is again. Beautiful photo. So the book is basically just the beginning on how to use them, and then each is 59 pieces of art here. So let's have a look at beautiful Philippa's strength cards. Abundance, active, adventurous, aging, analysis, artistic, assertive, authentic, beauty, capable. Now, I actually met her son, and he said this is a art piece for him, or of him, juggling all the things he thought was important at the time. Caring, change, collaboration, companion, confidence, courageous, creative, curious, dance, death, beautiful, determined. As I said, she handled it with determination here. I mean, that is literally the epitome of being determined, isn't it? Direct, dreaming, effort, nothing like working out in the garden. Enthusiasm, expressive, that one wanted to come towards me. Family, feminism. I love this piece. Absolutely love it. Focused, the pink, look at the horse. Amazing talent, an absolutely amazing talent, and a prolific artist that created and created and created. Friendship, gratitude. And there's certain series too, you can note the different times of her life where she chose. Some had like, they were like in a frame or through a window. You're looking through a window. Growth. Happy. Honest. So these all look like her. Independent, innocent, and beautiful area that she and I reside in. Intimate, moving as one. Kind, the waves. Learning, listening, loving. meditation, mentor, music, nature. This series looking through like a window with the black. Beautiful. Nurturing. Peaceful. Perseverance. Playful. Powerful. Fascinating. Rebel. Traveling minstrel. Relaxation. The Frida Kahlo series she did. Spiritual. Strength. The original is naked, and it is such a masculine piece compared to a lot of these other pieces were quite feminine or come from her side of things. This was an incredibly powerful piece. For the sake of modesty, they've put underwear on the cards, but the actual artwork itself was of him in all his masculinity, and it was incredible, the strength that came out of that. It was the best example of strength, in my opinion. Thoughtful. So it looks like she's taken a word, an idea, an energy, and tried to create an image that would, in her opinion, make the best example of thoughtful, or the best example of strength. And in my humble opinion, she succeeded incredibly. The Tree of Life. Trust. Visualization. This evokes her when she was not overly well, visualizing her next piece. It gave her the inspiration to carry on. But look at that absolutely stunning horse. And wonderment. Beautiful grounded piece. So there's 60 cards. Sorry, I said 50. Did I say 59? 60 cards. Shuffle beautifully because of the waxy nature of the cards. They don't stick together. She obviously thought about humidity issues. The cardstock itself is brilliant. It's a really good, thick cardstock. Creative is what came out. Yes, whatever you think, basically. Look at all the love hearts. However you think is what you're creating. And that's been a theme for me today. So let's shuffle and pull out a card and read from the guidebook. A card for myself for today. Oh, companion, interesting. I love dogs. I'm a dog in the Chinese zodiac. Extremely easy to flick through. Look, the colours, easy to find. It's got the numbers easy up the top there. Well thought out guidebook. Very good. So, companion. Having a companion animal gives unique affection and connection. Animals connect with humans unconditionally, don't they? The power Excuse me, as I said, I'm getting emotional. The power of connection with a companion animal allows you to experience unconditional acceptance and love. Whether you go for walks, have adventures, or simply watch TV together, you get pleasure in the company of your loyal friend. Your companion gives you company and affection through good and bad times in your life. Interesting that she would have this as the companion. She lived in a community that did not allow dogs or cats for to look after the wildlife. But she has a big reference in her art of dogs, so she obviously had quite a love of dogs. So yeah, your companion gives you company and affection through good and bad times in your life. So absolutely beautiful. And how they're jumping and dancing with this girl who looks like she could be skipping, using a skipping rope or a length of cloth here to use as skipping, or even a sail to run behind her, and the joy and glee of the dogs as they frolic together, the shared joy. Beautiful companion. So this was an absolute honour and privilege to open these strength cards by Philippa Leader. I'm sure her works are out there to have a look at online. Google her. She was a prolific artist. Her works have a type of innocence to them, but once you are privileged enough to actually gaze upon one for any length of time, particularly the original pieces, they have a depth, as the guidebook suggests, of emotion that goes far beyond the surface. And the joy and colour and vibrancy of each piece was something to behold. I really, really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review of Strength Cards by Philippa Leader, and I feel very honoured to do so. So if you'd like to subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'd just like to say thank you so much, and thank you, Philippa. I love you all, and bye for now.